So what do you think about Edwards as far as he had a pretty damn good performance, against Nate, but on a 2-year layoff, but he had a pretty clean performance. His technique was good. His speed was good. He had a great fight, but he almost got finished at the end. What do you think that's going to do for his career? Dana already said Colby's the number one contender.
It's going to put him on the back burner for a title shot with the champ. It's not going to put him in the front line. Had that what happened in the 5th round not happened, he'd have been number one. Now he has to wait. I think it's going to be Covington. It should be Covington because Covington's last performance was incredible. So it should be Covington. And then I think, but Leon benefited from this one too because this is the first time he was in a high-profile situation, and now people are going to be talking about him. He's a great guy. Leon's
he looks good, and except for the 5th round, he actually looked good. So he did have a chance to shine for 4 rounds.
And bro, I don't know how many people would have survived the way he was hurt.
And he was very composed. Yes, sir.
He survived. Not many people could have done what he did, and he survived against a dangerous striker like Nate Diaz. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is so unorthodox, effective unorthodox. He survived. So, man, you got to hats off to Leon, man. Hats off, because that was no easy task.
So Dana also announced that Masvidal, he wants possibly, if I read this correctly, he's thinking of putting Masvidal with Edwards. What do you think in a fight like that? I think something like that, Edwards is going to pick Masvidal apart. And I love Masvidal kind of like the same way I love Nate. But I just think I think Edwards, if he stays, but his chin again too. Masvidal hits a little bit harder than Nate, and it's pretty vicious.
There's some real. I want to get you, mother. I need you. I want you.
Yeah.
That's a real fight. I would put that one together in a heartbeat.
That's what he's trying to do. I think
huge star, and Leon just made himself a star. So that's a fight I would definitely put together because the winner of that could fight the winner of Covington versus the champ.
Yep.
Because the champ, in my opinion, is going to remain the champ. And then Edwards, I can't tell you he's going to beat Masvidal. I cannot.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about this.
He's a pretty good striker, man, and he has good power.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's a fun fight. I can tell you I'm looking forward to seeing it. But I can tell you what I think should happen is Masvidal and Leon should fight. The winner of that should fight between, the champ and Covington. And, you can't count Covington out because one shot's all it takes. But I'm so impressed with Kamaru. It's like I watched him. I see how he handles himself. That guy's a champion inside and outside the cage, man. I have nothing but total respect and admiration for him. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his through and through. Through and through, I'm a fan of his. And I look forward to watching all his fights because he's the total package.